Hey, I'm Al McGee with Your Entertainment Ticket at www.yeticket.com. Well, the film I'm going to talk about right now is called The Best of Enemies. Well, this is based on a book written by O'Shea Gray Davidson, and it's directed by Robin Bissell. He also helped write the movie script for this film. Well, this film is about a time period in America in 1971 in Durham, North Carolina, where the Ku Klux Klan was really heavy at that time, and they also controlled the city and the city council. We have a civil rights worker. Her name is Ann Atwater, and she's played by Taraji P. Henson. And the head of the Ku Klux Klan, his name is C.P. Ellis. He also played by Academy Award winner Sam Rockwell. This was a time when the government was trying to implement integration into schools and housing for African Americans. You know, we had it bad. White people did not want us to have a fair choice in this country called the United States. Well, here Ann Atwater, you see at the beginning, she's at a city council meeting, and she's trying to fight for the rights to have decent housing. A guy, he owns some housing structures, homes or whatever, and he's not taking care of them. And he wants to evict the people because they didn't pay their rent or anything like that. People did not have any water, electricity, holes in the walls, and he still feels that they should pay full price. Of course, the city council is on the white guy's side, and they let his motion stand. Also, too, in this film, at the beginning, you see the Ku Klux Klan. They sit in a car and they shoot up a white woman's house. I was very curious about that. How come they didn't show them shooting up a black person's house? Maybe that's true what happened in that series or event at that time, but I couldn't understand that. Why a white woman's house when it's not a black person's house? And the reason they shot up the white woman's house was because she was dating a black man. And this is 1971. But anyway, so eventually what happens, Ann Atwater and CP, you know, they didn't like each other for obvious reasons. But one day the high school burns down. The black high school burned down. Remember, this 1971. They had black schools and white schools, especially in the South. The black high school burned down, so the black students needed to go to the white school, but, you know, the white people did not want them to go there. So the judge says, well, I really don't want to make that decision because, you know, he's part of the town. He's part of everything what goes on there. He sends in Bill Riddick, which is played by Badu Cisse, to have the town people come together and talk about it, and hopefully they'll make their decision on what they should do. But again, the judge really did this because it's a time waster. He knew it was going to take a few weeks before this happens, before anything explodes and things like that. And the judge also, again, is part of the community. You know what I mean by that. The community that have Confederate flags and other objects. Now, one thing about this film, too, that I kind of didn't like was that racism is really not funny. There were a few funny moments in this film, but the Ku Klux Klan, in my opinion, is not funny at all. In fact, they're the first terrorist group in America, and I'm surprised they're not declared a terrorist group as of yet. But anyway, this film also wanted people to learn some of the history of what, you know, some of the black culture that went in at that time, but not only that, what the Ku Klux Klan did at that time, too. I will admit that Sam, boy, he played this role. He played it very well. The way that they wanted him to play it and the way they wanted to portray CP. Not only that, I feel Taraji P. Henson, she's a very, very good actress, too. She played Ann Atwater at her best with the costuming and everything. I thought both of these actors really played well with each other and also played off each other. So I feel that the message about the past and teaching people about these two people was very positive in this film. Now, I feel that movie goers, they really are shocked to learn about things like this, but we need to show them what happened in the past so it won't continue today and tomorrow. So I'm going to give this film 3 palm trees out of 4. 3 palm trees out of 4. And another thing about this film, too, 1971, they show some of the great automobiles at that time from 1971. But again, the attitude of the Ku Klux Klan and white people at that time in Durham, North Carolina. Hey, I'm Al McGee with Your Entertainment Ticket. I really appreciated that you watched this review of The Best of Enemies.
You are watching YETicket.com with Al McGee, movie reviews and interviews. This is YETicket.com, YETicket.com, your entertainment ticket.
We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. YETicket.com. We are your entertainment ticket, that's right.